Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob.
Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob, and I call myself S08E10. And if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do, it will help me out a lot. Now, it's Thursday, it's the Manchester United save, and we're going to start this episode against Liverpool, who are one of the contenders to win the league. We are fighting them with all that we have, and as the people that saw the last episode, you all know that we rested a lot of players to get a fully fit team to play today. So let's see how this looks. Everybody is staying free from injury here, and but Chile though has gone injured, and I'm thinking we do have Jamal Schmidt there, so I'm thinking maybe I should bring in Alfie Devine. We should really need a striker, I would say. Now we have Verbruggen there, but Verbruggen is tired. And Rainman has just gotten back from an injury. Let's see how things looking up here. Tony Jenkins, David McAvoy. I think we're going to bring in David McAvoy there for now. And yeah, I think this will just have to be good enough for the moment. And we are playing with our best players here now. I mean, if there's anything we need to do, maybe Morgan Pearce or Matthew Verbruggen would be better if we could find someone else. But yeah, it's Morgan Pearce. He's number 2 at that right winger after Thiago Esteves. So yeah, he's gonna be on the bench, and hopefully we won't have to use him. Verbruggen, we do have David McAvoy that can take, so it's only if we get 2 strikers injured or have to take off 2 strikers, and that's rarely something that we do. So McAvoy is the first choice there to come in if something happens to any of the strikers here. So I guess this is the way we're going to play, and yeah, let's just hope we can do some damage to Liverpool today, because we really want to keep the pressure on both Liverpool and Chelsea, of course. We're not going to go hard in tackles. Dressing room, and I want to big rivalry, because it is, this game is so high with rivalry. That is probably the biggest game. Oh, come on, at least in England. This is most likely the biggest game there is. When we count for history, of course, there is bigger names today. If we'll take a look at things, how United has fallen from their glory since Ferguson left. Come on. Now, there is one thing, of course, that that's Diogo Jota. We have a player on the pitch that's not with us anymore, and I don't really care that he played for the biggest rivalry. It's always sad when things like that happens, and I guess anybody that have some interest in football know that Diogo Jota no longer with us. He was in a car accident, and he and his brother, and they both perished, which very sad. Definitely very, very sad. Bellingham, De Ligt, Lamptey, Bellingham, De Ligt, Stockbridge, Fofana, De Ligt, Bellingham, De Ligt, Stockbridge. We're not getting anywhere. Oh, good ball. Ah, come on. We need to play better. I'm going to demand more from my players, to be honest. The question is, do they use their best players, or do they play with rested players? Oh, Davis, good one. Here we go. Come on, get it in there. Adeyemi! Karim Adeyemi makes it 1-0 for Manchester United. Hooah! That's one of the few players that we still have that, well, I shouldn't say few, because if you take a look at the players that we all know is good in real life as well, so that I have signed because I know they are good in real life. There is Costa, De Ligt, Fofana, Davis, Bellingham, Florian, and Adeyemi. Those are the players that's still in the club that's been here, or if I think I signed all of them because I knew that they were good in real life. So yeah, we still have a couple of players left that has that I signed before I had to sign a lot of regens and stuff to try and get. So yeah, I do know that I'm still having a couple of players. Ooh, come on. That fortunately I knew about before. But I feel we have so much potential. If I only can get them to reach their potential, I feel that we can have good. Ooh, we can have a brilliant team with the regens in the future as well. When all of these players leave the club or quit the game, I'm pretty sure we can have some nice interaction and still be a dominant team if we get the players to develop. Esteves, of course, is one of those regens that... Or was he a regen? I don't know. Maybe I just found him before. Oh, let's look at that. Stockbridge. I think he's a regen though, and that's one of the regens. And Woodall, I'm pretty sure he's a regen. And I don't think there's any more. Yeah, Stockbridge. Andy Stockbridge is a regen as well. Pretty sure of that. But Liverpool are working their way into this game again. That's a bit irritating for me. Let's have a look at the... They are more tired than we are. Look at Johnson among the players that are really tired for them. Ooh. Come on. Focus, lads. We don't want to lose this. We don't want to drop this. We have a good lead here and we want to continue to have that. We are playing the early game today as well. And it is, of course, very, very important that we get 3 points here today if we want to keep up the pressure on both Liverpool and, of course, especially Chelsea. Stockbridge, Florian, and Woodall. Oh, yes, Anthony Woodall! Now we only have to find out if he was offside or not. It doesn't look like they're even complaining about it, so I guess he wasn't. Brilliant ball. There he wasn't. Brilliant ball by Florian Ritz. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Brilliant. 2-0 against Liverpool here. First half almost over. And here comes Esteves. Esteves to Bellingham. Oh, Now the thing is, most likely I will use a lot of reserve players in the next game as well, which is against Brentford. They're 15th in the league before this game, I should say, because I don't know what's going to happen after this round of games, of course. Esteves gets it into Woodall. Woodall shoots. Ooh, close to the cross there. Corner, whatever you say in you Brits are saying. Davis, Stockbridge, Florian, Stockbridge, Fofana, Stockbridge, Adeyemi gets it to Florian Ritz. Here we go. Come on. Gets it back to Davis. Davis. Oh, there we go. Anthony Woodall, 3-0. And I guess the Liverpool players have lost their fitness. They're getting too tired now to keep up with my players. So I think I did a brilliant move, resting so many players against Sheffield United. I think that's why we are better than Liverpool so far today, and hopefully will continue to be in the second half. Brilliant, brilliant. Dressing room. And I'm going to pump my fist. Yeah, okay, we go with, because that's the only thing we can do together with the pumping of the fist. They make a couple of changes here now. Will it be for the better or for the worse? Davis, Stockbridge. Good, good, good. And Chelsea are going to play away. I missed who they were going to play. I just found Chelsea right before the highlights started, so let's hope I can, in the next time the screen comes up, that I can see who they're going to play. Ooh. But they're going to play away, so a small chance that they can lose points. Is it a penalty? No, it wasn't. Chelsea's going to make Southampton away. I guess they're big favourites for that game. Oh, good ball, Lamptey, Esteves. Gets it into Woodall. Ooh. Stockbridge. Davis. Davis goes down, and it's a penalty. Or it's a corner. Alright, he took the ball, they say. Florian with the corner. And Woodall is out there, but no. Definitely not. Fofana and De Ligt are the two players not getting the real high scorings here today, or the average ratings. I guess they might have had too little to do at the defense there. Could be. Davis. Oh, Esteves. Woodall to Esteves. Oh, come on. Diogo Jota. Salah. Mohamed Salah to Diogo Jota. And yeah, my screen went black. Costa saves that one. It's very irritating when I'm in this moment and everything, and I do not know what to do, to be honest. Florian Ritz, what a strike! And what a goal! And it's 4-0 against Liverpool. And yeah, as I said, I feel like it was a brilliant move for me to do that. I'm going to bring in Morgan Pearce for Esteves to rest Esteves. Yes, and we're going to bring in Patrick Favre to take care of the Florian Ritz situation there. And we then have one more we can take, Bellingham off, to give Gosi Dovi the opportunity to take that. So, yeah. And we have another 3-pointer taken here against Liverpool, and I'm very, very happy about the decision that I made. Sometimes that decision is something that goes horribly wrong. I know that it has happened a couple of times where I've put in a substandard team to rest all the best players to play the the better team in the game after, and I end up losing both of those games, and yeah, then I regret it, of course. It would have been better to get 3 points from the lesser team and then lose. Oh, Patrick Favre! It's 5-0, and we are humiliating Liverpool here today. And yeah, what a great game by my players. I'm so happy. And I do take some of the... I lost the word there. Not blame, the other way around. I am one of the reasons why this happens, because me resting the players. So, but I don't know. The praise. I do take some of the praise for this win. I think it was a very good decision this time. But as I said, plenty of times I've had the problems in another way. Adeyemi getting injured, that's not good. I should have taken him off earlier because I can't put anybody in, I guess. Or can I? No, I cannot. I'm just going to take off Karim Adeyemi, and a very sad situation, losing Karim Adeyemi. Let's hope he's not out for very long, because that can, of course, give Liverpool and Chelsea the advantage that they need in order to close the comeback and surpass us again in the league. And we don't want that. We want to keep the pressure. We want to win our games. We want to end up this season with a league title. Honestly, I would accept going out of all the other tournaments if that secured the league title, because the league title for me is the most important. But at the same time, for me, I want to win everything, of course. So if I can get the balance right and get that to happen, I will try, of course. That was the first game, and I'll just see you in the next one. And so we hear second game of this episode. We're going to play Brentford away. And look at this. Chelsea only getting 1-1. And actually, they faced Southampton in a later time when we faced Liverpool. And Southampton managed to get 1-1 against them as well. So even though, we can take a look here. Even though they've played one game more than us at the moment, they're 2 points after us. So this is brilliant. We are in the driving seat, but we can mess up a lot today, because we're going to do a Sheffield United, I should say, situation today again. So let's just jump in and see the players here. We can see most of them are really tired, and Karim Adeyemi got injured as well, but he's back in training and everything, so that's good. But of course, we want to keep that team against Aston Villa, which is the next and last game of this episode. But given how it looks now, we want to rest all of these players. So we're going to keep that. All the changes we do now will only be this game. And of course, we're going to filter it. So we have unavailable is taken away. And here we go. Who are we going to play with? Drew Warburton is back, but I don't think he's ready for it. Or maybe we start him and bring Joseph Webb in if he gets too tired. He should only play about 45 minutes, so I guess I'm not going to start him. Let's have a look at right defenders first of all. Wilson Gregory. I don't know if he's good enough to even stand a chance of getting in. Thomas, he's 21 and not developing. That's a shame. Dan Britton, there is a chance he will play. Mike Cole, I'm pretty sure he will play, but we need a good right defender. So let's see, can we use this young lad? Yeah, he needs to get some games if he's ever to get good enough to play. Mike Cole, and I think I want him to play together with Dan Britton. So we're taking really big risk here today, that's for sure. And we're going to go for Joseph Webb on the left. So we're going to have Alphonso Davies on the bench, I guess. Wait a minute. I wanted Tom McCarthy to be... I think he's going to play instead of Dan Britton, Tom McCarthy. That young lad. He's only 18 and showing some really interesting progress and has a very high potential. And he's English, which is all the things that we want in this. Now, right midfielder, we do have Gareth Molan in good fitness at the moment. Now, I'm pretty sure I did have, I know we have Pressland, who also is a right midfielder, and I think I want to give him the opportunity to play today instead of Esteves there. And Gary Molan did get the opportunity last time, so this time we're going to get Pressland. Then we want central midfielders. We want a defensive central midfielder, first of all, and I don't think we have that of youth players. So that's going to be David Gosey or Alfie Devine in that position. And I'm pretty sure we'll go with Govidosi. He's 23 already and is not developing in the pace that I would love to. He's 24 and yeah, both of them are a bit struggling, I guess. Torres, who most likely is doing his very last season with us because he doesn't develop, and he's 22 now. So yeah, I want to see some really big changes in him for him to stay on. On the left, let's see, do we have somebody on the left in the midfield? That's fresh legs now in the youth system. No, we do not. We do not have a left midfielder, so it's going to be Patrick Favre to play today. To rest Florian wrists for that Aston Villa game. Anthony Woodall will of course go off, so we're going to bring in David McAvoy and we're going to bring in Verbruggen. And we're going to put Tino Rainman there instead. Or maybe we'll do... Yeah, we do that instead. What happens if we... Yeah, they're good enough on both situations like that. So, yeah, we're playing with a substandard team again. And this time we can regret it. But we have to do this. Partly because I want my youth players to start developing, especially players like Mike Cole. I mean, look at the potential ability on this one. And same with Tom McCarthy. Also very high potential, but I need to play them in order for them to develop. So, yeah, Mike Cole... is what was his age? 19 and 19 and 18, so they're going to be tough for them. Joseph Webb, I'm very disappointed that he hasn't developed either. I mean, he's played quite a lot of games, but still do not move an inch in that situation, so that's very disappointing. But yeah, we're just going to have to see. There's a big chance that he'll leave at the end of this season, so yeah. But we're going to play with this team and see what they can do. I am thinking maybe I should try and get some new coaches and stuff like that. Because that could be one of the problems, that they don't develop. but I really don't know. Brentford plays in that situation. And let's skip here and let's get the game on the way. Brentford start with the ball. Now, of course, they could suffer from some tiredness as well, Brentford, because they are might not be able to rest players like I have or I am doing. So, yeah. Let's have a look at what's going to happen here today. Interesting, of course. And good thing that Chelsea lost points as well. We can now afford, right now we can afford to lose this game, but I don't want to, of course. I want to put more pressure and run away a bit. I think we were 3 points ahead of Chelsea at the end of the last season as well, and they ended up surpassing us because everything went south in the very end of the season last year. So, yeah. Let's hope we can end the season better this year. Verbruggen, 1-0! Matthew Verbruggen. And we take the lead against Brentford here. Oh, how nice. This is what we want to see, of course. And good pass by Rainman in his comeback. He's been out, I think it was with a flu. But makes a great comeback here. Rainman, good pass again to Pressland. Pressland gets it back to Dovey. Dovey gets it into Rainman. Rainman gets it to Favre. There's been some really good passing from Rainman. I'm really proud of those passes that he's made. So, yeah, let's hope we can continue. Good work from Favre, but he lost the ball there. That wasn't so good. This isn't looking... Oh, thank you. That looked dangerous. But we managed to survive that. Super. But Mike Cole and Tom McCarthy has both been playing an average rating of over 7. That's good. That's really good, to be honest. And nice to see, because if there's something I want is, of course, to develop English players to become... Ooh! Holy smokes. That's one of the reasons why I did spend a lot of money on the goalkeeper David Sidal or whatever. Unfortunately, he hasn't developed in the way that I was hoping. But yeah, I would love to get a good English ground base of players in the team, because I do think I don't know if the programmers have included that into this, but I do believe in real life at least that having players with your own nationality and stuff like that do increase the heart for the club and stuff like that. And I think that's a big change when it comes, especially for Manchester United. I think they've signed too many players that really don't care if United win or lose, as long as they get their money. I mean, I guess they do care, but not in the way that Gary Neville and David Beckham and Ryan Giggs and Paul Scholes and all of those did. I think they were more invested with their heart into the club, and I think that's an important thing. And yeah, I don't know if they've included that in the programming of this game, of course, but in real life, I'm pretty sure that that is one of the problems in Manchester United. There's too little heart and too many players just earning way too much money without having to produce anything. I think if there's one thing that Manchester United need to do is lower the salaries and give trophy bonuses instead of just goal scoring bonuses and stuff like that. They shouldn't be able to make huge amount of money without producing anything. So I think that Manchester United really do need to find a way to change the way that they make contracts. Then there should be, of course, salaries that they can live upon and live good, I guess. But I think the big money should be in trophies. If you win the Champions League, you get this and that in a bonus. If you win the Premier League, you get that amount of money in as a bonus. And stop paying out such huge salaries without any pressure on them at all to be able to win stuff, because yeah, it's not doable. They should be aiming way more at bonuses, as I said, but not just bonuses in like if you keep a clean sheet and if you score a lot of goals, or if you have a lot of assists and stuff like that. Those bonuses should also be kept down. The big bonuses should be if you win the Premier League, if you win the Champions League, if you go there, if you qualify for Champions League, should give a bonus, of course. But yeah, they need to reduce the salaries. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous as well, as soon as you sign for Manchester United, you are supposed to get an extremely high salary, even though we are a club not even able to qualify for European football. Why are we supposed to pay so much higher salary for the players? Just because the club earns a lot more money? No, of course, if the players are not good enough to win trophies, then why should they get paid with those salaries? That's ridiculous, and I think if there's something that needs to happen in Manchester United, along with getting rid of the Glazers, it's probably the fact that they need to start lowering the wages to sign for Manchester United. They're not going to get the wages in any other club than maybe Madrid or Barcelona. So it's not like Real Madrid and Barcelona is going to sign everybody. City is staying quite, if I understand it right, they have quite a lot of less salary in Manchester City than you have in Manchester United. Why is that? There's less salary payment in Liverpool, less in Chelsea, and so on and so forth. Why should... Oh, come on. Thank you. Why should Manchester United have to pay for players that aren't good enough to win the league, but still have to pay them such high amount of salaries? That just doesn't compute for me. I think we're going to bring in Samuel Schmidt here because Tom McCarthy got very, very tired. So I guess that's a lot of tired players here in United, saying Torres is getting tired. Let's bring in... Do we really want to bring in Andy Stockbridge? I want to rest him for the Villa game, so no. But let's pause it and see what kind of players we do have. Well, if there's anybody we can bring in. We can bring in David McAvoy, of course, because he's not going to be a first choice in the next game. Is there anybody else? No, not really. It's Adam Ferguson, but we don't want to do that. But yeah, David McAvoy can come in, so I guess he's going to come in for... I'm going to put him in for Verbruggen. And then I don't think I'm going to do anything else. They're going to have... Pressland is really tired. Cole is really tired. Cole I can't do much about because I do not have any more central defenders on the bench. I can do something about... I can't do anything about Rothwell either. That will be Webb, Pressland, or any of these. I think we're going to do press land and bring in Morgan Pierce here. There we go. All 3 changes has been done. And we're 2-0 up against Brentford away. And yeah, hopefully it will be as big a success as we had with the Sheffield United game. That means that we should be winning this game. I'm going to tell them to focus as well here. Noob, Torres, Dovey, Rainman, McAvoy, Morgan Peters, and he scores. It's 3-0. That means it should be over. We should have 3 points from this game. And yeah, that's lovely. Noob, Torres, Dovey, Rainman, McAvoy and Morgan Pierce, and he does that scoring with his left foot. Brilliant. The team is extremely tired, but yeah, they should last for another 10 minutes. Hopefully nobody gets injured though, because that could be a problematic situation. We don't have any more players to change. We've done all 3 changes. Oh, good interception by Rainman there. Morgan Pierce. Hold on to the ball, that's good enough. We don't need to score any more goals. Take it easy. Here's Rainman. Now, I wouldn't say no to scoring more goals, of course. That's always nice. McAvoy. Oh, come on. Here they come again. Rothwell, no problem. Costa, Morgan Pierce, Rainman. This goes quickly. McAvoy with an opportunity here. He shoots. Ah, he hits the post. We should remember McAvoy hasn't been playing games for quite some time. I don't know if he's even if he's in any of the other teams, like if he's in the under 23 squad, or if his place is in the senior squad. Because if it's in the senior squad, he hasn't really done anything else than train for quite some time, because I haven't used him for quite some time. So I think after the Villa game, off camera, I will try to go through the team properly and try to put them in, try to find a way to balance where they are, if they're under 23 or in the senior squad and stuff like that. We managed to do it again with a reserve team. We managed to beat Brentford 3-0 away, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what we can do against Aston Villa away in the next game. But I guess I'll just see you there. And so we're here, last game of this episode, away to Aston Villa. Barachile has now left the club and is a Paris Saint-Germain player. Let's move in here to see what kind of players we can use today. We should have a strong team today. Remember, we played with a substandard team last game in order to rest. But Karim Adeyemi has gotten injured, and that's not a good thing. I don't want to risk him, even if he's back in training tomorrow. I definitely don't want to risk him. I'm going to have him on the bench, I think. It's probably for the best. Our strongest team. Green everywhere here, so we should be able to play this game without any major concern on fitness. Let's hope we can run over Aston Villa today. We do have a 5-point lead in the league as well, which is nice. And our next game, which is going to be the first game of the next episode, is of course Huddersfield. So most likely we're going to have to use a lot of reserve players in that game, because yeah, it's only 2 days in between this game and the next game. So yeah, the players are probably going to be pretty tired. Let's do that. Oh, that did not give us much of motivation there or stuff like that. Aston Villa with the ball. Come on, United. Going to be, oh, this isn't looking good. Good, Costa. Very good going out there. And it's going to be interesting to see the fitness of their players once that comes up. If they've played with all their players, their best players. Let's see here, Davies gets the ball in and ooh! Really good side by that keeper. Still no sign of how the fitness of their players are. Ooh, good ball to Esteves. Esteves to Budal. Budal. Kind of a poor one. Still waiting on that fitness report. Esteves, Bellingham. Lamptey. Oh! Lamptey heals it to Esteves. No. Delict. Stockbridge. Delict. Here comes Davies. He gets it in there for Bruggen. Oh! Defender got in between and it's a corner. Florian Wirtz. Oh, come on. Does look though that we are the dominating team. Sorry about that. My throat is not the best today. And they did not look like they were having problems with fitness on their players. Then hopefully they're using a lot of reserve players today. I'm sorry about my bad throat, to be honest. I hope I'm not making too much of annoyance sounds. Verbruggen. Florian. Verbruggen. Florian. And... come on. That wasn't good. Here comes Villa. Steal the ball back here. Good. Come on, United. Davies to Florian to Verbruggen. Gets it in there. Esteves is there, but no. Play it away. Lamptey starts. So we try to build it up again. Esteves. Stockbridge. Verbruggen. Florian. Stockbridge. Out to Davies. He gets it in there. Verbruggen is there, but so are Aston Villa players. So far, it feels like we are definitely dominating this game. The keeper has... oh, he didn't get a grip on it. He just pounded it away. Interesting. Their defensive midfielder there, he's getting a bit tired. Let's hope he's important for them. Come on. Oh, that's the one that played that ball. It was a good ball to Elliott, and here comes Aston Villa. Ooh. That's a corner for Villa. Come on, United. Do not let them... Delict heading it away. Thank you. Swanberg. Elliott. Swanberg. Bortolucci. That's their defensive midfielder that is a bit tired. And Ida is also... Elliott and Ida is also very tired for them. We have some tired players as well, like Florian Wirtz, Stockbridge, Esteves, and there they take the lead. That's not good. Definitely not good. Bit angry about that. We've had the game. It felt like we had the game in our hands. We were creating the chances. We were dominating everything, and all of a sudden, boom, there it is. Aston Villa have scored. Well, every single player got motivated by that talk, so let's start the second half. Davies, Fofana, Stockbridge, Florian Wirtz, Verbruggen, Oh, come on. What kind of pass is that, Verbruggen? Delict. Estevez. Woodall. Bellingham. Delict. Stockbridge. Out to Florian. To Davis. Stockbridge. Florian. Stockbridge. Verbruggen. Ah! So close. Bellingham. Estevez. Lamptey. Verbruggen is in there. And, oh, come on. I don't really know what to do. Should I risk Karim Adeyemi? Long ball to Florian Ritz. But no. Oh, Verbruggen. Oh, you got to keep your cool there. Dang it. Oh, this is not the way I wanted this to go, that's for sure. Florian. Oh, come on. I don't see a way for me to improve more than to bring in Adeyemi, and that's a risk since he still is injured. That we're just gonna have to do it. Adeyemi on his way in. Here's Swanberg. They could have taken a 2-0 lead there. Wouldn't be happy about that, that's for sure. They make a change as well. Come on. Focus. And Davis. Estevez is tired, so we're going to bring in and I guess we're going to go for Bellingham. Seems like we're going to lose today. I don't like it. Of course, quite normal for not to want to lose with your team. Adeyemi. Woodall. Come on. What's going on here? Can't shout yet. Woodall. Florian. Long ball towards Pearce. Morgan Pearce gets it in there. Ah, come on. We are not good today, that's for sure. What in God's name is going on? We played so well in the first half. We were dominating the game. We just couldn't score. And now they've taken over the game completely since they scored that 1-0 goal. Very frustrating, I must say. I still have some small hope that we are going to change this, but yeah. Come on, Adeyemi. Come on, Adeyemi. I'm getting frustrated. Oh, good one, Davis. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. You did everything so brilliantly well there, David, except for the finishing. Lamptey. Delict. Dovey. Pearce. Woodall. Good ball to Florian Ritz. Gets it in there and... oh! Corner, though. I'm really frustrated here. Pearce. Dovey. And the keeper. It's just not our day, is it? We are just not going to score here. However well we played. Fofana, Stockbridge, Dovey. Ooh, what a good save by that keeper. I must give praise where praise is to give. We have to accept that Villa did play to the best of their, in a way that made them the better team. They defended well. They got a couple of chances. They scored on it. Oh, Woodall! 1-1! Oh! Well, that's better than no points at all. There's only 2 minutes left, so we're not going to be, or 1.5 or something. It's going to be a very quick goal if we are to win this game, but I think I'm going to be pleased with a 1-1. Especially since how the game has looked, I'm going to be pleased with 1-1. If it can stay that way. Yes, 1-1. I'm not happy, but I'm pleased that we managed to score. And yeah, I'm disappointed. Yeah, we should have won that game. And we move on. Oh, how frustrating. How irritating and how frustrating. Isn't that? Chelsea did win their game, so now they're only 3 points after us again. Could have been worse. Could have been 2 points after us. But yeah. Premier League, Man United rescue light draw. Kyle Shea put in a solid display. West Bromwich Grizales came off the bench to play fairly well. Davis is tired. I guess we're going to have to play without him in the next game. Yeah. Let's have a look at the finances. We made a profit of December because of the 43 million selling of Barachile. But we're gonna lose a couple of pounds because there's coming, I think it's 3 young lads coming into the team. We're going to take a look at them in the next episode since they're coming in. And we're getting 2 players back that has been out on loan. And we're going to go through that in the next episode as well. Let's see here, the club vision. Yep, not much to talk about that. The club info, not much to talk about that either. Competition, we're still top of the table. 3 points ahead of Chelsea. That's good. We're still in the Champions League. Good. Still in the FA Cup. Good. Still in the Carabao Cup. Good. We're going to face off against Huddersfield. And that's the first game, the next episode. And we're going to have to use a lot of reserves in that. Because if we take a look here at the schedule, it's only 2 days. You can see here it's the 2nd of January. So only 2 days in between here. With training and recovery and stuff like that, and then we'll have to play Huddersfield away, and then we have Birmingham in the FA Cup and Huddersfield again in the Carabao Cup. So next episode do not have any league game, only cup games. And I'm pretty sure I want the best team against Birmingham because FA Cup is more important than the Carabao Cup, of course, and yeah. So that's going to be an important thing in the next episode. Current injuries. Adeyemi still out for a day. Andrew Harper still out for 2 days. So, yeah, the way it is. Let's go to the homepage here. And you can see 3 days, but that's because we play the game we played just now is on this day. So that's why it's 3 days until the next game. There's only going to be 2 days in between. Yeah. It looks okay. I must say that I am a bit disappointed that we didn't win against Aston Villa, especially since we did rest a lot of players. Luckily, we did win with all those all those players rested against Brentford. That's of course the most important thing here. But other than that, I don't think there's much more to talk about. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like, subscribe, leave a little comment down below, share with your friends, stay safe, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.
Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. But buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob. Loading screen feels like eternity's grasp. Spawning in with hope and newbies gasp. Teammates groan when they see my name, but I'll press start again, not feeling any shame. Gaming like a noob, I'll fumble through the fight. Pixels dance around me in the glowing light. Respawn and repeat, I'm feeling right. In this digital world,